Hello everyone, this is Annabella here. This is an update reading for Lisa and Frederick. It's been long enough where I think I should be able to reread many old readings. But I've also been trying something new. I've been making celebrity numerology shorts. There are many times when I feel like doing a tarot reading is useful when I know a little bit more about the person's personality or their soul's purpose. Just like using astrology, numerology does assist with that information. So, you guys may see me doing a bunch of celebrity numerology from now on. It's for me to revisit my numerology knowledge and be more connected with my tarot reading. Anyways, let's now take a look at Lisa and Frederick's recent relationship. 10 of Water. I recall when I read for these two last time, Frederick's spreads had 5 major arcanas. That was really wild. But from that, I believe he is one of her biggest supporters. And it's funny because that's what this card here is showing too. A woman is enjoying all the recognition and accomplishment while there's a man in the backstage observing her every move and supporting her. I love how there's a flower around his face. Seeing that, I suddenly thought of something. There's a phrase in my language, trồng cây si. It's basically means planting a love seed. You heard of the song Sitan, right? It's the same play on words. This is sometimes how I get connected to these cards, so I'm just trying to explain my thought process. I do think that Frederick is still very interested. Lisa feels happy with his support too. But it's strange. I noticed that she is holding a flower already. Would she accept Frederick's flower? 6 of Air. The Monsoons book's definition for this card is a transition period, slow changes. It has almost been a year for Lisa and Frederick. Have they ever confirmed their relationship? I'm sure many are making assumptions as they are seen together a lot, but in reality, what do we know for sure? This card is based on the Six of Swords. With the Six of Swords, if the relationship is fresh and new, it's a good transition. But if the relationship has been going on for a while, the transition might not be a positive one. Let's continue and see which direction this relationship is going. Also, when I say relationship, it doesn't necessarily mean a romantic relationship. Justice. This Justice card isn't this deck's 11th card, but it's the special card. It represents inner balance, responsibility, realization, being honest with yourself. Because there are 2 cards left, I feel like the message of this Justice is to tell us about the next 2 cards. What Lisa and Frederick are to each other in this relationship is going to depend on what the next 2 cards represent. But with the image of the 2 angels here, I believe it is saying, with time, you will know the real truth and their real face will be revealed. The Star. This is Lisa, the independent woman who loves her freedom and is defined by her individuality. Just like what I mentioned in my numerology reading for her, I don't believe this is a strong card if we are asking about a romantic relationship, because if anything, it only represents hope. Hope is not something we can physically hold. It's very vague, just like this relationship. I believe Lisa continues to be someone Frederick's hoped for and maybe even idolize, but I don't think he truly has her heart. The woman in the star seems to be walking away from the town as well after granting the towns her many stars. So I do think the Six of Air is saying that this relationship is probably not going anywhere. The Fool. Honestly, when I see this car, I think it's kind of sad because what I see is someone who continues to offer the other person flowers, hoping that it'll be taken so that he can be brave enough to peek out of that small gap to offer even more. So maybe all Frederick has been able to offer to her are minimal presents or assistance. Because they are super rich, I'm sure their equivalent to this little flower will be much more than that flower. So yes, this fool is Frederick. He is still trying to make small initiatives and enjoying any time he gets with her. but I don't see this relationship going anywhere as of right now. So, in conclusion, their relationship is interesting, but for sure, Lisa is still her independent self, as Frederick is watching over her. But I don't think they have any future. This is still relevant to that future spell reading I did for them in the past. There might actually be an Earth sign guy somewhere who is actually meant for Lisa. As for now, this is the end. Please remember that this is only a tarot reading. Tarot is based on energy, and as the interpreter of these energies, I may not be 100% accurate. Please remember to be logical, have an open mind, and keep yourself grounded with the information. If you're interested in buying a reading from me, please check out my description for my contact information or visit my Etsy store, annabellatarot.etsy.com. I also accept payment and donations via PayPal. For pricing, please see my channel's description. Feel free to leave your requests in the comments. As I can only do about one reading a week, I will prioritize purchase readings and most popular requests. So do leave your comments and let me know which celebrities are most interesting to do a reading on. Thank you so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a nice day and see you next time.